Let's talk about the swords. Swords represent the mental aspect of the mind. They represent how you think, how you pay attention to details. It is the mental effort that is required to make something manifest in your life. The challenge with the swords is that the mind can be an endless maze. And I always like to think of it as when you're in a dressing room and there's a mirror in front of you and then there's a mirror behind you, and you look in one mirror, you see thousands of you behind you. So there is a trap with the mind that overanalyzing or living in the mind exclusively can actually be bad and not healthy. So when we deal with the swords, you're going to notice that the swords have a lot of heaviness to them, a lot of intensity to them. If you get the Ace of Swords, it represents the winter time, because in ancient cultures it was the winter when there was snow on the ground that people went to school and they studied, they planned the next year's crops and season, and so it was all the mental effort that goes into the winter time. If you're dealing with a reading and you've got a dominance of swords, it means there's an overactive mind. It also can mean that there's a lot of conflict within the mind, or a lot of internal voices that are arguing about one position or another. So again, swords can be a little distracting. And so what's really important here is to remember that we need all of these parts and all of these pieces in order to find wholeness within. And the swords represent the masculine aspect of the cognitive function of the left brain.